Our oceans are some of the most fascinating yet mysterious places on our planet. Scientists have been open about the fact that we know very little about our oceans. For the last few decades, various stories have been told by people across the world of strange happenings, and the majority of these happen in and around large bodies of water. Many people have gone missing in Russian waters. This was happening so much that two researchers decided to look into these cases to see if they could find something. It didn't take long for them to be told about strange stories of underwater humanoids and alleged bases. Now before I carry on, it's important to note that no officials have admitted to finding such things, and the majority of these findings come from amateur researchers that have carried out their own research. Regardless, others soon started to come forward in detail their strange encounters. What this left the researchers with was a large list of strange stories, and one link they could make was that the majority of these reports happened close to lakes. Russia is home to approximately 2.8 million lakes, some of which are extremely deep. It's not uncommon for people to go missing around ponds, lakes and oceans. After all, some downplay how dangerous these locations can be, but the researchers soon found that many of these reports included strange crafts and even mysterious humanoids. The researchers made a link between these accounts, and said that people even sent them images of what appeared to be underwater bases. This is a theory that's been shared for some time now, as various eyewitnesses close to these regions have admitted seeing strange crafts flying in and out of these lakes. One of these lakes that's of particular interest is that of Lake Baikal. It also holds the title as being the deepest and most ancient lake on the planet. This has caused some to call it the Pearl of Russia. Giant lake monsters have been reported to live in Lake Baikal. Perhaps the most interesting reports from this region though is the vast amounts of unidentified flying objects. Interestingly, declassified Soviet-era documents have been discovered, which detail the Russian Navy having run-ins with UFOs. Although these documents don't mention UFOs or even the lake in particular, the two are hinted at in the documents, and it's led some to believe that these crafts have been visiting this lake for many decades. For years now, mysterious blinking lights have been seen by various people visiting the lake. These mysterious objects are known by the locals, and they've said they've been here for many years now. Some groups have suggested that the crafts are after something inside the lake, while others suggest they actually live inside this lake. This has caused them to become known as USOs. Many are well aware of the commonalities seen when reading over numerous UFO reports, and what they tend to mean when spotted. The term UFO has become synonymous with images of extraterrestrial life, despite the term having existed in aviation for many decades, prior to the alien abduction phenomena that helped popularize the term. Prior to its stigma with the extraterrestrial phenomena, the term UFO, which stands for Unidentified Flying Object, was commonly used in the military to help classify enemy planes that had not yet been accurately identified. Though it might seem obvious in explanation, many still can't help to envision little green men when the term UFO is thrown around in a wide number of military and civilian reports. UFO is not the only term that has grown in popularity within the extraterrestrial awareness community in recent years, as there appears to be another term that is slowly becoming far more popular, and shedding light on the technological capabilities of these crafts. Known as unidentified submerged objects, there have been a number of reports by fishermen, naval intelligence and a wide variety of anonymous claims to extraterrestrial awareness outlets that describe sightings of bright lights or quick-moving objects through the ocean that does not fit the design of anything terrestrial in nature, and Lake Baikal is said to be one place on our planet where these mysterious crafts can be seen. These USOs, as they're called, have also proven to look remarkably similar to UFO sightings and disc-shaped extraterrestrial crafts. In fact, many sailors have claimed to have seen USOs rise out of the water and fly away as a massive bright light. This has led many to consider the very real possibility that UFO crafts also have the ability to serve as submerged crafts, leading many to believe that perhaps there are a number of underwater extraterrestrial research bases, and these are scattered across the Earth, and our current technology is unable to detect and discover them. What then are people around Lake Baikal witnessing? The truth is, no one knows what these crafts are and what they want. Information on them is limited and they've never been photographed going in and out of the water. One interesting account of these UFOs involves that of a Russian Tu-154 aircraft. This plane was said to have been chasing an unidentified flying object when something suddenly went wrong. It caused the plane to make an emergency landing in the lake. It's said the plane was sent out because these UFOs was getting too close to the military, and they wanted to know what these things were. However, the plane wasn't able to get close to the craft, and some researchers have suggested the UFO shut off the plane's electrics, and this is the reason why it crashed into the lake. Perhaps the most interesting account to come from the lake is that of the lake people. This first contact happened in 1982, and this was when Navy divers in the lake reported seeing what they described were giant humanoids. They said the beings were much larger than them, and appeared to be wearing some kind of suit. The divers were interested in these underwater giants, and so decided to go and investigate. However, the story goes that when they approached the beings, they were quickly thrown to the surface of the lake, and due to the force in which this happened, the team suffered multiple injuries, with some of them even passing away. The Russian government, however, denies this happened, and that it's nothing but stories. So what do you think happened around Lake Baikal? Do you think there's an underwater base? Or do you think these sightings can be explained using natural phenomena? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.